Welcome to Lore Hero Episode 8, everybody. We are back. We have a lot of exciting things to share. Huge news in the community, believe it or not. We're all Fortnite streamers now.
Yes.
We play Fortnite.
My tinfoil was real!
Rock
we were
Band no
right.
longer exists. We call that
right.
Festival
Fuck you.
now.
We were right.
It's called Fortnite Festival. I think what's so funny is that I feel like this is my tinfoil hat. They knew what they were doing with the name Fortnite Festival being acronymed as FNF. You see where I'm going with this?
FN Fortnite
FNF.
Festivals.
You know what other rhythm game has the
You F'd
No.
for a second when you said
The
F, actually.
acronym for Fortnite Festival, their rhythm game is
Yeah.
FNF. You know what other rhythm game acronym is
Friday Night Funkin'?
FNF?
Row beats.
Shut the fuck
Five
up.
Nights at
Yeah.
Freddy's?
Friday
Five
Night
They're
Night-
stealing
Funkin'.
all the
Night
search
Funkin'.
terms now.
Yeah,
Nah.
dude. That's
it'd be
that's
funny.
SEO poisoning is what it is. That's what they call
Yeah.
that.
Really? That is a real term? I believe it.
Yeah.
It
Well,
makes
no,
perfect sense.
SEO poisoning is usually used in like scams and stuff, but this might as well be the same shit. So
Yeah, except for this is a massive corporation just shitting on a small indie developer.
Yeah,
How
consider it
rude
like
of
an
you, Epic
SEO. It's like an
Games.
SEO redirect,
Small
I
indie
guess.
developer.
Yeah.
Small.
In exchange for a small indie developer, mind you.
Yeah, speaking of small indie developers, Harmonix Game Studios
There's a small indie
that
developer.
that got acquired by Epic Games is the
Newly-
people behind this
newly,
Fortnite Festival game mode. Rock Band
Newly
5.
Independent.
Rock Band 5.
Yeah, Rock Band
This is
5.
it,
Rock
guys.
Band 5.
This is
Yeah.
it.
No, if you didn't catch our live mini episode that we did impromptu on my channel, then this is just gonna be, just the regular episode that you watch. But me and Jake and Jason, we did the last showing of the Big Bang Fortnite event where they were showcasing their new 3 game modes. It was a Lego collab, and then they had a rocket
League.
racing It's not exactly Rocket League, but
But
it's
it's
developed by the
developed
guys
by
who made
Psyonix.
Rocket League,
Yeah.
and it also uses the Rocket League font in the in like the game mode like title screen or whatever. And then lastly, the rhythm game Fortnite Festival, developed by Harmonix. And then
Game changing.
yeah, which it felt super responsive, right?
Yeah,
Like we were playing
absolutely.
we're playing at like 60 FPS. We weren't running anything higher than that. I think it was lagging because of all the scripting
Yeah,
going
just
on
because
for the
there's
event.
so much shit going on during that event. But for the 60 seconds or so that we got to play, it felt fine. It felt good. So it got me excited. I want to play more. Like I'm excited to see what this actual mode is,
It
and not
can't
just
come
part of
soon
this
enough.
concert.
We've got a whole week to
And-
wait. It's too long.
I know.
Yeah, and if
Unfortunately.
anybody who was there, like who played the event too, it was only like 4 lanes, and so you were probably wondering, like, oh, why are you guys so excited for that? It's 4 lanes.
And it's
We've
probably
been
on easy
following
mode,
we've
too.
been following data miners very, very, very closely on Twitter and on Discord. They've been just like messaging us and tagging us. Which shout
Yes,
out
these
to
people do not quit. These
No,
guys
they
are
do
on
not.
it. They've been
They're
going all
yeah,
night.
they don't quit.
Immediate.
Like I'm sure they're digging right now. But
They are.
there's this
I'm
one
getting
guy,
messages
Dub.
as we go.
What was his name?
Dubby.
Dubby?
Dubby.
FW.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Dubby.
FWW on Twitter. He posted more. He posted more shit as of 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
DM'd me
There's
as of
more
10 minutes
stuff.
ago. There's more
'Cause
shit
he's
coming
just-
out right now.
Yeah, he's
We're
just straight
legitimately getting info as we're recording.
Breaking news!
up breaking
So-
news.
Who knows how much will be out in public while you get this episode? So some of this might be old by the time you
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, we record this shit a couple days before we release it, so
True.
we might sound like idiots once again, sharing old, outdated information with you.
The bottom
Wow,
line,
this,
though, is this
That's
is going
how
to be
plugged
hype.
in you are.
I'm on his Twitter page right now, and like these
Can
screenshots
you link?
look
Can you link his
insane.
Twitter page?
Yeah, FWW. So he was actually in my Discord in my general, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to. I need to figure out like how to get customs in here." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like,
Thank
"Dude,
you.
why are you looking at customs in here? It's like the little event was only like 30 seconds, 40 seconds of playtime." And he's like, "Bro," and it seemed like right away that's what he already knew how to do, like data mine Fortnite and stuff. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. But he is like super hyped about this mode, and he was just telling us everything. And
AI.
as of an hour ago, he's finding more stuff because the chapter is now loaded in. I was actually, yeah, okay. There's an image that Jason just posted, and there is this like
Venue
if you- if-
file.
if you're into Fortnite or you know about Fortnite, there's a game mode called like Party Royale where you just go in and you like chill out and stuff. and like you can go emote, you can go watch a movie. Like literally a couple of years ago, they had Inception playing on a big screen.
Huh?
For US users only. If you're Canadian, I think they were playing like Interstellar or something.
That's so wild.
Gives me major Fuser vibes.
That's what I was getting into. So that's what I was getting into. So
like,
with it being a hangout area, with it being a hangout section, Fortnite Festival I think is trying to merge that hangout
like Fuser mode.
Party Royale and having Fuser live in a way.
Yes.
Maybe it wouldn't be like full on mashups or something, but it can't, like based on this image right here, this is looking like looks exactly like Fuser.
Fuser built in Unreal Engine too.
Fuser,
so
awesome.
Yeah, Fuser was built in UE4.
And Fuser is a
they could
good
just port
game,
over Fuser into the game, right?
Is this
Crazy
a Fuser
breaking
venue?
news. Crazy breaking news. Something that happened last night that I had a theory on. It looks like it just got confirmed, which is crazy. One thing that was found in the files was some sort of weapons. And I was like, ooh, it said in the files, damage to notes. And I was like, why would that even be in there? Maybe there's a battle mode.
Ooh.
Apparently, they just found camera layouts for battles.
Dude.
Oh, huge.
That looks like
people don't realize how big that is because we were talking about this after the stream last night. Me, Jason, and Moose after Alec left. But the whole reason Guitar Hero died is because it stopped being a social game.
Ooh, that's
like obviously the
huge.
oversaturation, but it stopped being fun to people because there were too many games, and like playing in a full band was cool, but it had already been done to death.
I think them removing like the battle mode.
Yes,
was, like,
dude.
It was like a huge hit.
Like why? I don't know why they did that.
That's such a great, easy, casual party mode.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's all randomly generated powers based on star power phrases, and then they just removed that for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of cool game mode ideas when Guitar Hero 5 rolled around.
But nothing was as cool.
But
as
it wasn't
mode.
as cool or as engaging
Or fun.
as a string popping, and you have to mash the button down
in order
to continue playing properly.
That's like
name
cool.
one new mode that was introduced in Guitar Hero 5.
That's like
Party
Mario
modes.
Party
One.
shit. You know, it's like a Mario Party.
Yeah,
mode
it was
almost.
like there was like Perfectionist, where it was like a DJ. You know the DJ Hero battles.
Yeah.
It was like that. Like you have to FC a section, and then like you get one more point on top of your shit.
Dude.
It's like, dude, no. I'm trying to make my boys like the highway go off the screen. He has to get it back.
Yeah, dude,
with the fucking whammy
button
bar.
mashing, double, so like chords would turn into
Like,
triple chords,
like,
triple chords would turn into quads, like
Mario Party level reactionary actions.
and people be
that's
like, "Oh
not
my
the
god,
best.
oh my god,
no.
oh my god," you know, like
exactly. Like you want to be
Like,
able
this
to go
is
like,
great.
oh shit, fuck. Like
Yeah.
you gotta. Yeah,
and dude,
that's
like
what
even
makes-
like the
makes it
guitar
really
battles
fun.
in GH3, like going against Tom Morello, like the end of the song comes on, he uses the fucking Giga Drain, like. You know,
Death
regular
Drain.
players
that
didn't
was really cool
have,
to see for the first time.
Regular players didn't have that ability, but it was still so cool that it was in the game at all. You know?
Yes.
And you know what? Like if it's even a little bit like that, if there's a little bit of that charm where I'm going, oh shit, they got it. They got it.
You've got me in,
like
man.
if it's a little bit like that, then this game mode is gonna be like a stay.
There's so much that hasn't come out too. Like I keep telling people, hey, wait, there's more. There's gotta be. Because I've seen so many wild takes like, why is anybody excited about this? Why don't they just make another Rock Band? And I'm like, bro, you realize this is the most money Harmonix's going to have coming into them since the MTV days. This is huge.
Dude, come on. Seriously, get with it, dude.
We're
old
we're
boomers.
past
Rock
that,
Band
man.
does not have a standalone Rock Band game will not sell even close to what they're going to be getting with Fortnite. 100 million monthly players in the month of November, by the way. 100 million players.
How many players?
You want 100 million people to be exposed? Over 10 million during that day.
Yeah, over 10 million.
Concurrently.
There you go.
Concurrent players.
You want to know how many people are playing Rock Band 4? Probably like 1,000 or less.
12, maybe a dozen. I don't know.
People are on Score Spy right now.
A couple dozen.
Yeah.
Not many. But
not many.
Seriously, 100 million people may be exposed to Rock Band 5,
Alec,
if we want to call it
did you
that.
get a cat?
That's my mother-in-law's cat.
They're
cold. They're cold this winter. They're cold this winter, so they just kind of hang out in the basement.
Hell yeah.
And then they like go out the rest of the days. But yeah,
let's go.
I did not notice that over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, you know, it was a big thing when the rhythm game got released, and we're calling it Rock Band 5. I mean, like in the bindings there is overdrive. And in the event, they tell you about overdrive. They don't say it's called overdrive, but they say press F to deploy. Press F to deploy.
Which is the wording that they used in Rock Band, by the way. Deploy is the
deploying overdrive or deploying star power.
Yeah.
Right? So there was that, but also the big thing about it is that there's no strumming. And like, hear me out.
Which is fine.
It's not a big deal.
It's fine.
It's not a big
thing
deal.
that I was saying last night a lot is like, we are black. Like, all four of us here are fucking black pilled. We have no expectations for anything whatsoever. This game died in 2010. Like, the whole genre died in 2010. We don't count Guitar Hero Live, or we don't count Guitar, or
died
Rock
3
Band
years
4.
after its biggest release.
All that stuff. We don't fucking count it because it didn't do well.
Yep.
It did not
past its
do
prime.
Well. Way past its prime. If you
star
like
burnt
Guitar
out.
Hero Live, go play Guitar Hero TV Reloaded. They actually
It's
came
so
out
worth
with
it.
V2.
They
came out with
shit.
V2
It's
yesterday
so worth
as of this recording.
Yeah, the
Rock
best shit that
Band
we can
4 is
play
still
is,
getting...
is stuff that we make.
Yep.
Nothing that's official. We do the shit that we want.
It's
Clone
true,
Hero,
though.
Yarg,
Like, it's true. Yeah,
Guitar
Clone
Hero
Hero.
Live Reloaded.
Or just
And
custom charts.
Deluxes.
Yeah.
Deluxes, definitive editions, all that stuff. You want it, you got it. You know that it wouldn't actually work unless they like give us controllers and stuff. But going back to Fortnite, I was thinking like right away, it never say never. They could absolutely support a strumming mechanic. They could. Like,
but
they very could. They could always just add it.
I mean,
they always
it's going to be played with controllers, right? So that's going to be the main peripheral that everybody's playing with, because that's what they play Fortnite with, is a controller.
I think
so
Alex
how are you going
to fog a little bit?
Yeah, F for us, but for the local recording of the podcast, you guys would have heard it. But
I had a little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah,
it's fine. But people are going to be playing this with a Xbox or PlayStation controller mainly, and a keyboard. So the keyboard's a lot more versatile. But a controller, how the fuck are you going to press a button and then strum? That won't work. That's not how it worked in Guitar Hero, even. In Guitar Hero 1, 2, 3, where you can play with the DualShock, you push the button and it hits the note. There's no strumming required. And it's better that way. I don't think you'd want it to strum. Maybe if there was like an option to not have a note actuate until another button is pressed, I could see that being like an addition or a patch that they change with just how the core mechanics work.
Even
but as of right now, or an extra mode even,
mode,
like a pro mode you might want to call it. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, pro mode. Honestly, though, like,
I'd be down for that. But as it is right now, I'm perfectly fine with there being no strumming.
Dude, we're getting a rhythm game at all. Like, this is what we have.
Yes.
Like, this is all we have.
Anything, anything, just
anything.
a crumb.
And listen. And for those people out there that are like, you guys are you're disappointing. Like, I know there's probably already people thinking, listen to this, you're disappointing the community so much by accepting this slop. This is not what we want. It's like, once again, we are black-pilled. We want to go play something that we like. 1, we have our controllers already. 2, we have Clone Hero. We have Yarg. We have the Deluxes. We have the definitive editions. I don't care what you have to say if we're disappointing you.
There's already a bunch of our shit.
I'm not even making up this type of person. There are people like this that are already saying this, and it's fine.
I agree. Yeah,
and
you're
it's
right.
fine, dude. It's fine. I understand. This game is near the game is near and dear to your heart, like it is to me, like it is to JP, like it is to Jake, like to Jason. It's near and dear to us. But the reality is now it is 2023, and it realistically just wouldn't work unless like there's like a zillion people playing this fucking mode and everyone's buying albums and everyone's playing it and having a good time.
Now, that's not gonna happen.
But then like.
On a standalone,
what were you saying last night? I think maybe it was someone in chat, but I don't know if it was JP or Jason, but you guys were saying, what if this pulls Activision's tail a little bit?
Yes.
If this becomes a really popular thing, maybe there will be a standalone Guitar Hero game to compete kind of with.
And that's wonderful, because then we have two different markets being met, right? Because Guitar Hero, if it's a Game Pass game that has like all the classics or they add an extra mode, that's another thing entirely, versus Fortnite, where they're bringing an artist like The Weeknd and you can run around with this skin like being The Weeknd in BR mode and then jump into Festival, and then suddenly you're The Weeknd as a Lego because you went over to the Lego Island. That's an entirely different experience.
People don't realize that like this is what Harmonix always wanted to do. Like, they're actually achieving the vision that they had all these years ago, in my opinion. Like, musical experience.
It's pretty damn evident, like, this is what...
And I'm saying this as, like, a hardcore Rock Band fan. Like, I would love, like, an actual Rock Band fan, but, like, we have to be realistic here. Like, we really do. Like, we have to be realistic that, like, what was popular back then, times have changed, man. Like
the world's different.
The world's a hell of a lot different. Like the world really changed a few years ago, and it's just not. Things aren't the way that they used to be. Like a Rock Band 5 would not standalone would not sell well, but in Fortnite, and also not calling it Rock Band, keeping the
it's
Fortnite
a brand new thing
attached to it. It's a brand new thing.
It's similar gameplay, but it's a whole new thing. There's no baggage attached to Rock Band. Yeah, everybody knows it.
They're bringing back keys. Everybody was begging Harmonix to do something with keys again, and we're getting it. Maybe not in the form that you wanted, but we're getting it.
And once again, to the people who are like, you guys are disappointing to the community by saying all this stuff and gassing it up and hyping this slop.
I'd say touch grass.
Yeah.
And not only that.
Reality check.
But when new people who have never played, ever played Guitar Hero Rock Band, they play Fortnite Festival.
Which a majority of people who play Fortnite probably have never played Rock Band or Guitar
Hero. Because
Hero.
they're way younger
look
than
at
us,
it
I'll
and
tell
be
you
like,
that.
I would love...
Born.
Yeah.
They weren't born when the last Rock Band came out.
Yeah.
That's not meant offensive either. It's just a fact.
No.
Just a fact.
Last Rock Band came out in 2015, but still, there's probably a lot of people that are like 8 years old that play Fortnite. But the last good Rock Band 3,
I was gonna
13 years. 13 years. If you were not a teenager, if you were less than a teenager, you were not born when these games were good.
No, I was gonna say the last traditional Guitar Hero 5 fret is 13 years old.
Yeah,
like, and
it's been a long time, and that game flopped big time.
The game flopped, and it was the best one.
It was the best one. We all loved it. We were all raving over it, and everybody else was like,
and that's because they catered to hardcore players.
Don't care,
right?
Which was
people
over it, oversaturated.
Yeah.
This is the same people in the community that get mad, like that somebody enjoys Yarg over Clone Hero, right? You're too online at that point, right? You got to look at how people are going to approach this game as casuals that haven't, right? This is huge.
And you enjoy the positivity from a new game mode. Everything that can possibly happen that's good coming out of this game mode, that's what you need to focus and put your energy towards.
And like,
fuck whatever. I'll say this every time. Like, it's like fuck what everybody else is saying. It's like this is the future, and if we want what we actually want, we need to keep on pushing forward.
Dude, think back to when Clone Hero came out and nobody took it seriously.
Exactly.
Yeah, and look where it is now.
Yeah, where it is now.
It's officially the biggest
future.
fan-made rhythm. Maybe not the biggest fan-made rhythm game, but like for our community, it is.
For our genre of rhythm gaming, absolutely it is. Yes.
Like people thought Clone Hero was a joke when it was released. They were like, "This looks awful." Guitar Hero 3 PC for life. And then people started to realize, wait, you can seamlessly import songs. Hold up, wait a second, and that was enough. That was enough for people.
I remember when Jason did that reveal stream the first time.
The reveal stream, I remember 17 Alpha, baby.
Yeah,
Darude Sandstorm. It was earlier than that. It had
V13 maybe.
Yeah, maybe
it was like V13.
V17 was the big one.
They cleaned up the visuals and the menus didn't look like shit.
Yeah, they did.
Looked like it had like the Rock Band 2 like song select screen. Like that was excellent.
But yeah, like people shit on Clone Hero and it ended up becoming the most popular game. Like history is going to repeat itself here. Like, look, do we think that the mode looks amazing from what we saw? No, of course not.
The visuals look like ass. They look ass.
The highway.
Sell cosmetics though. That's going to be the whole point.
It's basic. It's very basic. But yes, you're right. It is cosmetics. They give us a basic outline.
They're most likely going to sell cosmetics to make it look cool and however you want it to look.
Because guess what? That's the way the world works today. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's just the way it is.
We have to adapt to where we live now.
Adapt or
how
lose.
the times are.
And
adapt or lose.
Especially with this company having disposable money. And being able, they're gonna give you free cosmetics and free their free battle pass. Especially,
they're gonna.
There's gonna be its own battle pass.
Yes, which
Fortnite Festival has its own seasons.
Yeah.
Fortnite Battle Royale has its own seasons, and then this Lego mode, I think. No, maybe Rocket League. Rocket League will have its own Rocket Racing. Its own seasons.
Hey, the Lego
Rocket League players, bro. No. They're already starving, bro.
The Lego mode looks fun as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. I'm gonna try it.
Also, that they have already put every skin in Fortnite available in the other modes. So the fact
as Lego minifigs, dude. That's a lot of effort. Yeah. That's all custom made.
I don't think it's all of them. I think it's a select of 50 of them, but that's still a lot.
Dude, there's 1,200.
It's over 1,200.
Right,
well, is it over 1,200?
It's all of them. So what you're telling me is they have Mr. Beast.
So if we can have Griffin in festival mode on drums or something, that's going to be wild.
Dude, yeah. This is I like it. I like it. you know,
going back
it's
to
World
like
Tour Definitive Edition, but in Fortnite.
It totally is.
Festival content. I wanted to talk about that because big leakers were already saying that there's the entire Evanescence album.
Yeah,
Fallen.
Dude,
yeah.
A full album.
Fallen.
Full album.
A full
First
album.
DLC is a full album.
Yeah.
I was talking because I'm doing my Rock Band DLC run through, and like we get to like the full albums. I'm like, damn. Everyone was going like, damn. Rock Band got like full album DLC. Like they were on top of it. And so this circles back to like this is the most money that they're gonna have funded towards them since the MTV Games Viacom days.
Yeah, there's so much potential for them to do cool stuff with it, and I really hope that people that we interact with, our community, is actually open to it. Listen, I am not a Fortnite player. I played Fortnite for like 10 hours total in 2018, and I put it down. It wasn't my jam.
My first win was I had to go get groceries from outside, and my friends won the game. That was my first win.
Nice.
I remember that. Yeah.
My first win was when I died early, and then everybody else did all the work for me. Yeah,
exactly.
It was me, Olivia, JP, and Stevie. JP was like playing. You were playing on like your PlayStation or something, or your
No, because
your PC was awful. Your PC was terrible back then.
No, because here's what happened: is that Alec and Olivia stayed at my house for a week once, and I'm like I had to get up early because I had a test. And so I'm like at college, and I get a notification. I get an email on my phone. Thank you for purchasing Fortnite. So he downloaded
oh my god,
it.
because it was me and Will. Me and Will were in your room, and I was like, "Hey, Will, you want to play Fortnite?" He's like, "Yeah, mate." Yeah.
And I'm like,
so
bro,
funny.
I'm like, what did you do?
I was like, I installed Fortnite. I want to play Fortnite, man.
I didn't know it was free. I was like, what?
Yeah, you purchased a free thing.
I was totally unaware. I was like,
I don't play Fortnite. I play Rock Band, so I'm excited for this, and it's free. Fortnite's free. You don't have to have special controllers. You don't have to go buy $300 drums on eBay because they don't manufacture them. The barrier to entry is 0. It is below the bottom bar. There is no bar to cross to get above the barrier to entry. Do you have a PlayStation 4? Do you have an Xbox One? Anything?
If you have a phone,
if you have a phone, you have an iPad.
Yeah,
maybe not an iPad. I don't know how that works.
I was gonna say if you use xCloud Gaming, it's just free. You just make a Microsoft account and it's free, and you can use xCloud Gaming Fortnite, which is insane. So. I don't know why.
Bottom line is,
though.
I am known to be one who lives in the past. Look at my fucking background. This shit so fucking old. I survive because of what I did as a 13-year-old, and I still find enjoyment in it.
Yes.
I love Guitar Hero. I love Rock Band. I still play it frequently. But this is a new thing, a new official thing from Harmonix in a game that I don't care for or play, but I'm gonna play it because I like Rock Band.
Yeah,
and I'm going to give it a shot.
I want to support Harmonix. Like, I
want to support them.
We badmouthed them enough already. Like, was Rock Band 4 a good game? No, it wasn't, and it still really isn't.
Did it turn into a decent game? Sure.
But
decent? I'll take that.
But Harmonix has done incredible things, and they changed the world, and I want to support that still, even after everything that, even after them denying a strum limit in Rock Band 2, even after them like trying to kick people out at a convention for asking why they charted Pulse and the Maggots the way they did. After all that,
technically it wasn't. It's a hardware check, bro. It's not a strum limit.
Yeah,
it's a hardware check.
Shout outs to GMS though.
Right. We'll talk about that another time, like we always say.
Ooh, Jason,
okay.
Jason, I like these. I like these.
Yeah, Jason's getting some stuff in chat here. It looks like we have some more venues, stages that they're calling it.
More leaks.
These
look that are happening right now.
These look great.
So let's just start from the top. The first one, that looks like another festival main stage, like we were talking about. I think they're just going to be like, you could be your own Coachella DJ, that type of thing. I don't know if there's going to be mashups. Nobody's uncovered that yet.
Maybe
they're
in the future, but not now.
Maybe
Fuser in Fortnite would be fucking sick. I'm saying
Fuser
right
in
now.
Fortnite sounds like the perfect home for Fuser.
That would be amazing.
Absolutely.
Stage is said apparently on the file. It's listed as the lobby.
Lobby. Okay.
Okay. So it looks like it's not like just a menu interface. It is like you walk around as a character and you navigate
so
menus.
Is that
it's a lobby. So it's so cool.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing up there that says Creator Epic Games Festival main stage. Who's to say we don't have custom stages made by community people? It's Creator Epic Games.
Dude,
who says,
I am so down for like the era, this
so
era
many
of
endless
gaming.
stages.
So down.
Endless stages.
The Avenged Sevenfold custom stage.
Yes.
There is 100% a full lobby. There is a full lobby.
Yeah. Yeah, like look at going from that after that festival main stage picture. Ooh. Now look at the song select area, and yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. So you'd be choosing a song there at like an old ass like, it looks like a
Sound Foundry is what that building is called. Wow. Sound Foundry.
Yeah, this is like a small open world type thing where like you could go watch other people play or perform.
Dude,
going back to the Party Royale thing, like I think they're probably going to take Party Royale and slowly remove it and then just merge it in with this.
Which is this is a great idea, man.
Oh, Sound Foundry is literally that dance area in your Flush Factory. I like that.
I like
that's cool as hell.
Wait, is the Sound Foundry where like the Club Penguin dance mats were?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember fucking smashing those at you and Olivia.
Yeah.
Years ago.
No, but yeah, that's cool. And it seems like you choose a song and you go walk into that portal. That you know what going back to the first 5 images. There's like the little butterfly thing because that's the thing that you use to go rift up into the sky. But it looks like you go choose a song. And then you go into the experience. You go break the universe, you go into another universe, and you have the experience. And that's where you're going to see The Weeknd performing live, Blinding Lights on weekend 1. You know? I feel like you're just going to walk through there, and that's what it's going to be.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we got a video. It's exactly
it looks like you warp in, a rift opens, and your characters will appear on stage.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That's exactly it.
You're gonna see,
oh, my God.
Oh, you're right. You're going to see Master Chief and Kratos and John Cena and...
Boo. You can't see that. Come on.
Yeah.
And your favorite artist cameos.
People are already going to try and get festival gameplay leaking through this. We're going to be on top of this like all week, dude.
I love this insane. I love the aesthetic of this. Like, I'll just say it right now, like, you know, look, like as we've discussed before, like, for those who watched, thank you, loyal viewers, and listeners, because we're on Spotify now, #ad.
Hey!
But, you know, the 4 of us all play the game for different reasons, right? And,
True.
You know, Alec and Jason were competitive. Moose might as well be competitive. He's full game FC'd the whole series.
Competitive in a different way.
Exactly. And, like, I'm good at the game, but I've just vibed and enjoyed, you know, being good and, like, never went for FCs. But this is great because the magic that we've lost, again, is the party mode, because, like, people play Clone Hero. It's a black background. There's nothing happening. Yarg has venues available, bare bones. That's not through the fault of the developers or anything. That's just where we're at right now. And
it's a new game.
You know, it's funny how Warriors of Rock, towards the end, really tainted us because we had the black background option, right? And that's what kind of started the whole, like, oh, fuck playing with the background for maximum skill. Like, we kind of lost the plot.
It actually started with Guitar Hero 5. They had focus on Guitar Hero 5.
Yeah. But either way,
engine.
We lost the plot in terms of it being, like, an experience, I suppose.
For casuals, which is 99% of the people who play the game.
And that's part of that's another reason why, like, you know, the games became less appealing to a casual audience, and so this is appealing to everybody. So it's a win-win. You know?
Yep. Here's something that might be appealing to Rock Band 4 players. I'm getting word from a different leaker who I will keep anonymous. He's messaging me. He says that they've found a few songs, and one of them is named Pistol Whipped. Y'all play Rock Band 4, and there's a song called Pistol Whipped by Tijuana Sweetheart, a.k.a. Vagiant.
Vagiant?
From the previous games.
So, Jason, I think that this was your theory that they were going to put in Rock Band 4 songs.
Yeah, I mean, if this is true,
Harmonix
this is a Harmonix in-house band. In
Freeze
Rock
Pop!
Band.
Where you
at?
at?
Just makes
Please
sense.
Freeze Pop.
It's just 2 + 2.
Anybody from Harmonix, we're begging you, we want more Freeze Pop, please.
Yeah,
please.
It would be so sick.
Absolutely.
It would be so fucking sick. Like, I'm begging you. Like, dude, Brain Power. Like, I played that shit at like 200% like the other day, and I was like, I love this song.
Call back to Amplitude, please.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh man.
This is just. It feels like a new era, right? Like,
I think
this is one of those things that we can't say enough, because if anybody didn't live it, they wouldn't get it, right? I cannot stress enough how much traffic and interest this will develop in the entire rhythm gaming space. It's good for everybody, rising tide lifting all boats kind of thing. Like, this is huge.
And even for us holdouts that still play the old games, this will undoubtedly bring people to think, oh, I like this mode in Fortnite. This is great. I wonder what Rock Band you say. What's this Rock Band? I'll look into this. And then maybe they even go buy a fucking Xbox 360 and play the games. Who knows?
And that's how, like, you know, Guitar Hero 3 PC got popular in 2015, 2016. That's how Clone Hero got its kick, too.
Yep.
Right? Because
exactly. There's been countless people that are like, oh, I used to play these games as a kid. Oh, I can play this on my computer now with any song I ever want, and it's like free? Oh, crazy. I'll try that.
You'd be shocked at how many people actually play Clone Hero. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, Clone Hero
There's
is
a lot of people that play Clone Hero.
Clone Hero is more households than you think. Like, and because, like, they have analytics and stuff, and so, like, there's like a lot of players, and like people are like, oh, like not that many people play Clone Hero. It's like, dude,
I would say like
I've had people casually
before 2020.
Yeah,
before 2020, there it was public knowledge that it was like over 200,000 people that were like playing.
That's a lot of people, man.
That's solid.
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Hey, 0.2% of Fortnite's last monthly players.
Yes.
There you go.
By the way.
And that's the way you gotta look at the metric. That's the way you gotta look at the metric. Apply that.
Yeah, we're like, 200,000 people? Wow, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
100 million.
Yeah. Like...
What a difference amount of eyes on the product, right?
Right.
Like 200 million eyes, approximately.
And if, you know, Fortnite Festival, if it's gonna be this breakout, like, awesome mode, we're just gonna see more and more of stuff like this. And then even get what we want. Let's
just talk the elephant in the room. If anybody's going to have the funds and the ability to make controllers, I'd say it's going to be epic. This could be amazing.
Oh, yes.
You never know.
If the mode does well, I can't see instruments being produced immediately, but if the mode does well, because as Jason found, Music Festival is listed as a must succeed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, this whole Fortnite event, the Big Bang thing with all these 3 new modes, it's a completely different landscape for Fortnite. It is no longer just that Battle Royale game that had a few other cool things. It is a platform now. You can do this thing, or you can do this thing, or you can do that thing. It's it is a platform for all sorts of things.
I'm thinking about, like, already, you know, a lot of artists, it would be hard to convince them to be, like, in a video game like Fortnite or something. Because but with this, obviously, you know, hey, these players are gonna sit through an entire track of yours.
An entire track.
They're gonna sit through an entire track of yours and play it and watch you perform it in your 3D character.
Which is
now,
like
as
such a cool
as
idea.
any artist, no matter how big I would have like made it. Say if you're like Metallica or something, it would be so hard. Just like think about it. Put yourself in like Metallica shoes again. It's like, hey, what if we gave you the video game treatment again? You know, you get to be seen in the game. You know, players will get to sit through and listen to one of your songs, and this is for a new generation of kids that are gonna discover your music and keep your legacy alive.
I feel like
Metallica
they almost
especially
need
is
to
already
do
about
that.
that.
They need
Metallica very
much
about that.
Yeah,
and think about that for any artist, not just Metallica.
Well, Avenged Sevenfold is clearly going to be one of the first ones we're going to see.
It might. You never know. I mean, like, they have a very clear collaboration, but, like, who knows if they're going to be part of actual Fortnite Festival. But it would be surprising if they weren't a part of Fortnite Festival in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean?
Fortnite's already collaborated with so many real-life people. Like, think of all the skins that are out there.
Ariana Grande was in Fortnite.
Ariana Grande was in Fortnite. Yeah. Travis Scott had his whole Astroworld thing, which was awesome.
And that was before you could even play their music. It's a completely different thing now.
It was a huge success.
The fact that they've already have all these huge names in Fortnite already lends credence to future artists that might want to get in there. They'll see the roster of people that have already been in there. It's like, oh, this must be worth it then. If Travis Scott's in there, if Ariana Grande, like you already said. Maybe I should do this too. Maybe they know something that I don't, and I think, they're on the right track.
Maybe Led Zeppelin's finally going to fold.
Oh,
yeah,
do it, pussy. Do it.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but it feels to me like this is honestly a better value for artists long term, because not only is it the initial release, right? But if there's skins involving them, like say the weekend one this weekend, but that's long term. You get that skin and you just use it in the future, and then that's not only are you making money from the skin sales, but you're also just getting a visual reminder of the artist indefinitely in game. Yeah, that's a marketing dream.
Yeah, Fortnite is a fantastic advertisement. Fantastic.
And you know, it's
and it has
no game
kids are
has
who
really...
advertisers go for. Kids are the advertiser market, and this is where the kids are.
Dude, all the advertisers are pulling out of Twitter and going to TikTok. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
like,
who the fuck wants to advertise on Twitter?
Yeah.
Terrible place.
Yep, we're gonna go to TikTok.
TikTok, that's where the kids are.
Yep.
Fortnite's where the kids are.
I was saying, like,
Fortnite's there.
and I'm thinking, like, I had a thought, and I was
damn.
like, there's no way that a game has been this relevant for this long, in a game, everybody just wants to be Fortnite. Call of Duty wants to be Fortnite. PUBG had the chance, and they didn't fucking do it.
PUBG was dog shit from the start, but it was a cultural phenomenon.
It was a phenomenon, and
don't
they
get me
had
wrong,
the
I played
chance
the
to
shit
go
out of that
crazy.
game.
They had the chance to go crazy and kooky with it, but
they did
immersion,
a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Immersion, and now PUBG Mobile has like snowboarding and shit. Like who?
It is a completely different game than what it was in 2017.
Yeah,
that was like the hardcore battle royale, no holds barred, and now listen. That's not what sells.
I was gonna say, like, PUBG Mobile is probably like the equivalent to what Fortnite is for the rest of the whole world. Because in China, I'm sure they're like testing all these types of like advertising and like marketing ploys to see what would catch people's eyes and like what would get them engaged. And I think it has to do with, with Fortnite's art style and stuff. It being cartoony. That's accessible to everybody.
It's appealing too.
People love that. Not only adults,
bright, shiny.
But also like not only kids, but also adults. Kids at heart. And adults who shape their interests to their kids' interests, and so like that's just how the world how the world works, and then that's why Fortnite is so big. Mm-hmm. It's just stayed relevant for so long.
They have the formula. They have perfected the formula. They know exactly what to do.
And at this point, they can take whatever risk they want. And it's going to be cool. And whatever risk being, they can have a Lego game. They can have a racing game. They can have a Guitar Hero and Rock Band in the game now. They're at the point where they can say, fuck it. We know it's going to be good.
They got fuck you money.
They do.
Yeah, and they make fucking
money. They've had
money.
Fuck you money for a long time.
Yep.
And now they're actually saying fuck you with that money and do whatever the fuck they want.
Do whatever the fuck they want.
Throwing it.
And so that's that. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind that like this is where we are now. This is where the legacy of Rock Band is going.
Yeah, it feels kind of surreal, to be honest.
It is.
The game that I've known and loved for 16 years going on. No, it is 16 years. Being culturally relevant enough in the eyes of Epic to want to include into their massive, huge-ass game because they think that the gameplay itself will be appealing to a large audience. And it's not. It may be like. It was really popular in the past. People a lot of times think of it as like, oh, a game I used to play back in high school or college. Like, it's old and nobody plays it. But the gameplay itself is still appealing, and people will play it. And this very well could bring Rock Band, I suppose, or the type of gameplay, to a new height we haven't even seen before. We could be peaking.
Absolutely. This could be the new thing that we strive for to get back to 10 years down the line. You never know.
Yeah, there are going to be kids that are so nostalgic for Fortnite Festivals, Season 0, Season 1, Season 2.
Yeah. Oh, this is before they added strumming.
Yeah.
Remember before they added strumming, bro?
This is before they created instruments.
It was before they created instruments.
Actually,
before I had the Fort Tar.
I have a hunch that they will create instruments because remembering back to when we were kids playing guitar and Rock Band, I mean that was kind of cool. Being able to just like pound on the drums. Dude, kids would love that still today. That's kind of a universal thing. Kids would love hitting drums, playing a fake guitar. It's tailor-made for this. They could make Fortnite-branded instruments. It would work perfectly, I think.
I want to see the world where we have people who say, I was inspired to pick up a real guitar because I saw it in Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
That's so cool.
What a wild world.
It's awesome.
I think that with the new instruments, they would need to kind of change the approach a little bit, maybe, to make it more accessible, I'd say.
Yeah, make it look like a Fisher-Price guitar.
I was gonna say like the little itty bitty guitars, bro.
Yeah, where's your Yo Gabba Gabba guitar?
Yeah, make that and make it say Fortnite.
Here, this is the closest thing that I have. Like this, this small.
Yeah, sure.
Here's an Xbox 360 controller right here.
Yeah,
there's an Xbox. Like maybe this type is small, maybe a little bit smaller than this, but like this is a baby.
Yeah,
this is a baby. You know what I mean? Like,
literally baby sized. That's a 1-year-old.
You know what would work great for kids? Airstrike drums.
Oh, that totally would. They'd have so much fun.
Sure.
I don't have the sticks, but just imagine
a kid. That one doesn't work. It doesn't work. I had to
whatever.
register one input, and it didn't even work.
Hater alert! Hater alert!
Not even a hater. I'm speaking facts.
Yeah,
this
you're
is
right.
real. It's a real experience that I had in June of 2023.
I'll admit it.
Wow, what a long time ago.
It was July, by the way.
Was it July? I thought it was June, bro.
It was like very beginning of July.
Oh no, I was.
Oh shit! No, you're right. It was June. I'm done.
Because I got sick after that, and I was sick for like a month straight. It sucked.
Yikes!
And I feel like I'm permanently sick now.
Me too. I've been permanently sick for like 3-4 weeks at this point.
Let's fucking
I don't
go.
know. I don't know why. Don't know why. I have a nagging cough and I have some phlegm, some schnot. It's gross.
Get it all out of your system before festival.
I got it out of the system before.
You better.
Yeah,
this podcast.
Just know, like, by the time this episode releases, we only have a couple days until.
Yeah, and we will.
This comes out Wednesday. And Saturday is.
We'll be playing
Saturday.
I'll probably be joining late, but these three gentlemen will be playing. I have a Christmas party, and my friend's moving, so I wanna make that.
That's understandable.
You gotta get your priorities straight, bro. Fortnite Festival.
Yeah, right.
You can help him move any day, but Fortnite Festival only comes out for the first time once.
It's only going to be out for that one day, and then it's gone.
You can only, and then it's going to go away.
I'm assuming we'll be on together all day on Saturday. I'm assuming.
That's my plan right now. My plan. I have nothing else scheduled for Saturday the 9th. Fuck it. I'm playing Fortnite all day.
You know what's cool is that, like, we're so spoiled nowadays because people in this community are incredible and make free content. But back then, we only had a set list to pick from, and that was it. And, like, we're basically going to be going back to that until people figure out customs, because with the data mining, it seems inevitable.
Well,
however,
MIDI.
Yeah,
MIDI format.
It's tried and true.
MIDI format. It's made in Reaper. If you just download the Rock Band authoring tools, I guarantee you that they'll figure out the what's it called, like the labeling for all the notes and everything. Or like the MIDI tracks. But yeah, like, I'm okay with having like the same 15 or 20 songs to play in the beginning over and over again, because like we can just like Moose will be pathing shit basically.
Oh yeah.
He'll be like, oh, you want to activate here.
You're gonna be seeing a Wise Moose on the top of those 100 million player leaderboards.
He's gonna be like, oh dude, you can totally
day one, bro.
He's gonna be like, you can totally squeeze this sustain. Yeah, there are gonna be cheaters. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
I want to put into the world right now. I am just thinking this out loud. I want customs to become such a thing that we get a world where they can recreate the Travis Scott concert, but with Dicko mode.
Dude, that would be awesome. Well, you want more million views, Alec? Now's your chance.
Someone else could get 1 million views too.
Yeah. 30 billion views.
30 billion views.
Well, don't forget this. Harmonix was also working on a little thing called Patchwork. And that came out about a month prior to this, where users can create their own music within Fortnite.
Yes.
Are these two connected? Maybe. It seems like they could be
intertwined,
right?
I would say.
Maybe you could, much like a GH Tunes, create your own tracks and then maybe sequence it with your own notes.
Yeah,
maybe.
GH
I don't know, but it seems like that would work.
A great
right?
idea too. Like it really was. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and let's be honest, this whole festival thing, I feel like kind of overshadows that Patchwork thing by a long shot.
It does.
To me, at least. It's cool, sure, but I feel like that's just like the base tools to make festivals even more successful than it would already be.
It just feels like festivals got so many different modes that it's going to be in it.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's battle, if there's the walking around, what else are they hiding? What else is still there for us to find out about?
Yeah, and that's another thing I kind of like about this too. With traditional like Rock Band releases, we've had months of lead up with trailers, with song releases and stuff, teasing the songs. This is all just kind of coming out. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And we don't know a lot about this. We don't know hardly any songs that are confirmed for this. We know The Weeknd's coming. There was a leaked set of like 5 songs. There's gonna be a Linkin Park. There's gonna be like an Alice Cooper song. Like. We know jack shit about this in an official sense,
and it's all like there's nothing like super like if anything difficult comes out, it's going to be Avenged Sevenfold first of all, but it's like you also have to remember that like it's a good thing that they're not like making the mistake of tackling like the hardcore players, and they're making it more casual in the beginning. They can worry about that later.
Don't cater to hardcore right away.
They can worry about that later.
We'll get the new Dragon Force album soon enough.
Yeah, dude,
unless
honestly,
this festival's thing is going to try to be like an esports title.
I'm telling you right now, I would not be shocked at all if Dragon Force
I'll see you boys in Heat 1, TwitchCon 2025.
Dude, imagine Festival makes TwitchCon worth going to. right? Like,
I don't even know if they need TwitchCon anymore because like they're multi-billion-dollar company. Back then in 2019, in 2019, yeah, they needed TwitchCon to have a little partnership. But I think where they do like World Cups and shit now, like there's like as big as Riot, if not bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Twitch would be begging Fortnite to do an event with them.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll go Madison Square Garden. Okay, Fortnite Festival opened by
Javits Center, bro.
Oh my god! Wouldn't be the first tournament we played there.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Javits Center in New York.
Yeah, that was it.
We played the national championship there once. Yeah.
I went to Toy Fair.
That fucking truck outside in the coldest weather possible.
Shit. I don't know, man. I'd love to see. I mean, there are competitive squads, right? Who's not to say?
I'm gonna reach Unreal. I'm gonna reach the Unreal rank.
Yeah.
What if we do have an actual like competitive league eventually? That's a possibility.
That'd be fucking awesome. If there's ranked modes.
There is. It's confirmed. That's in the code.
Ranks as in like I always go back to Counter-Strike. I feel like it's gonna be a meme at some point. But like, I want to get fucking global elite in Festival, bro. I want to be global elite. I want to have an ELO number next to my name. I want to hit 25,000 ELO.
That's how they do ELO in ranked Fortnite. Like,
well, shit, they already got the system. Put it in.
They got the system, man.
That's it.
It's possible. It is. I'm loving the possibilities right now because for the last 8 years, we lived with Guitar Hero Live and Rock Band 4 for a little bit, but aside from that, and then all of the dark ages between. We haven't had possibilities. We've had, what does the community make? We've survived on our own. We've blown up in floatable life rafts to survive in the midst of the ocean, right? Like that's it. Now we have possibilities from an actual company with a shit ton of money, putting it into this, showing they have faith in the product, and it's exciting. It's so exciting.
I don't think I would have put in like better words. That's exactly how we all feel right now.
Absolutely.
That's exactly how we all feel.
Absolutely.
And how everyone should feel. It's just like, this is it. This is it. This is a big one. This is the big one. And by this time next week, we're gonna be just grinding. Yeah,
by the next episode of this podcast, we will have played it probably a lot.
Next episode is gonna be a Let's Play. YouTube.
Yeah.
All four of us are just gonna be on, and we'll be.
We get the full game, full band FC.
Full game, full band FC.
So like, just to, I feel weird doing this. Like, not to toot my own horn, but like, I put up a video.
Toot away, dude.
You guys know about this.
Any tutors?
I any tutors in chat? I put up a video yesterday of me faking playing the Fortnite the concert with my guitar.
Piano style.
Yeah, I played piano style, and it's fake for anybody who watches this. I was not actually playing. In fact, I didn't even line up the Lose Yourself correctly. I started it at the wrong part, and nobody asked any questions.
Out of sync. What a professional.
So that I mean, dude, that has 386,000 views right now. It's
up to 380.
It's getting comments. It's
in like 24 hours. So not even.
But it's like, I'm just saying this only because like that many people watching shows that like there is genuine interest in this. First of all,
yes,
and everybody's commenting the same thing. Do you want to know what they're all saying? Bro, the keybinds were whack. That's what they're all saying. That
means that there's a desire for better hardware, perhaps.
I had a guy arguing with me on there being like, well, you can't change the keybinds. I was like, bro, Google Fortnite Festival. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, you can.
They can.
There's a lot of different options, actually.
They were acting like
I literally used a guitar last night.
Yeah, see, you didn't fake it. I faked it. But, yeah, like, there's genuine interest
I gotta get that shit out to YouTube.
By the way, you did FC it, by the way, Alec.
Did I actually?
The VOD, you did get the FC. Those last couple notes kind of faded away. But
I noticed that
them.
too.
You kept the
that
multiplier.
They fade away.
You didn't see the multiplier drop once?
I don't think so, unless it was like right away.
But I think it was right away. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look right now.
Perhaps. All I know is that I missed because my game stuttered. Skill issue.
I didn't miss, but I definitely overhit. Like that's just what happened.
Oh, if there's an overhit, then yeah, maybe
dude, that's one of we need to talk about that. Actually, that's one of the scary things. Like because there's no strumming. If you just press a button when there's no notes, you're gonna miss. You're gonna break your combo.
Ghosting is gonna matter?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What? It's a rhythm game?
It's a rhythm game.
I didn't even think about
that. Can you believe it?
Consequence of it being that way.
Wait a second! Everything I've been saying about Yarg was correct. I'm gonna put myself through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, man.
See you, bye.
I'm looking back at my footage right now.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, you just made me realize that. Like, this is why, like, You can't just spam inputs because you're bored in between a break. You know,
you'll lose your combo.
You'll lose your combo. It
seems like you'll
that's
fail.
That's wild
too.
to me.
From the leaks, it looked like.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely overhitting is a thing.
Hell yeah,
okay.
dude. Let's
confirmed.
go.
All right, that means you probably will fail
because
it looks like there's going to be a rock meter. It looks like there are different values for different difficulties for how much health you get back from hitting a note, how much health you lose from missing a note.
As I said before we started recording this week, I'm going to take a spare Kramer neck. I'm going to wire up the frets to a Pico. I'm going to plug in a USB, and that's going to be my controller for Fortnite.
Yeah, who the fuck needs a strum
bar? It's literally
just
going to be a neck laying on my table, and that's it. No guitar attached.
Can you get me one of those, JP?
Hell yeah!
You'll need a star power button.
Fire.
You'll need
I need a star power button.
True.
I need a star power button.
Oh
get
man,
that 6th fret,
dude. Oh man.
And then you get to sell. Sell fort sticks, bro.
Bro, you know what I could
stick.
You know what I could
Festival
do.
Sticks.
You know what I could do. I could I could like drill a hole either like on the headstock or like to the right of the fret, so you can pinky tap it like this.
Ooh,
yeah,
like almost like a little
yeah.
Yeah, you can have it on both sides, like 3 buttons, 2 buttons over here.
Dude, I was so like my whole idea is that I think that like for inevitably when more difficult songs come out, that it would be amazing to have a like a 3D printed controller that has just 2 rows of buttons, just 2 rows, and that's all inspired by the guitar that Quake made for Alec as well, because like think about it. You're doing some whack ass shit where you got to cross over, like you're like,
I'm probably gonna use that shit on Fortnite Festival, to be completely honest.
Dude, just lay it on the fucking table. I'm telling you right now. And dude, you already have a 6th button. That shit's the star power button.
And people are gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Is that a hitbox?
You'll be like, yeah.
No. I'll be like, no, it's my 12 fret Guitar Hero controller.
No, Guitar Hero is a game that you have to explain what Guitar Hero is to the
dude, but it's like this is the cool thing is that like there's going to be so many different ways that you can control this game, as you could Guitar Hero as well. But like you're
gonna see people get really creative. Probably.
There's much more at stake because you can overhit. There's much more at stake here in comparison. Overstrumming's one thing,
But listen, we don't know how like it's gonna be. We don't know how exactly it's gonna be. But if I were to guess, if it's like Rock Band 3 keys mode with the key controller, like standard keys, the 5 fret, if it's like that, then like you won't be able to fucking like spam or anything. Nope. You won't be able to do that. No.
And I'm all for it, man. I'm so down.
I'm all for that, and especially with there being judgments too.
Yeah, that's true. You have good perfects and bads.
You literally have goods and perfects.
And this is the kind of stuff that people have been asking for. Like, Jason's not crazy. Like, people want this kind of stuff, man. People want more skill-based gameplay. Like, not to say that playing Southern Clone Hero Fast doesn't require skill. Spamming
it's
stuff,
it's a different thing.
It's a different mindset.
It's a different thing. The fact of the matter is, there are people like myself who've never been interested in going into that because we either like the goofiness or the music side, right? And unfortunately, we've gotten so many people who are still into this that are very, very hardcore because they're so into the skill side that they've forgotten about the people who want a different experience. And finally, we're getting something that's going to be catering to that. That's amazing because there's millions more people out there with very similar desires to myself.
There are a lot of people in the world, man. Like, a lot. And a lot of people
it's going to be a really
Fortnite.
Interesting few months. It's going to be an interesting few months after this mode comes out just to see what people can accomplish.
It's going to be an interesting
what is
new
possible
year, my man.
We don't even know what the game is going to really be like. That I think that's part of why we're all kind of pretty excited about this. We don't know. It's all speculation. Like theoretically, anything is possible with this thing because we don't know.
There's so much to wonder here.
Maybe our tone will shift drastically by the next episode because like,
I think it sucks.
Yeah, what if it's like all dog shit afterwards?
Yeah,
and it might be. We don't know.
You just said something that I think is way smarter than you even realize. Because
it happens to me frequently. Actually,
hey, I give you props when you do. Give you your flowers.
Thanks.
Hey, what if there is the possibility of anything? Because all these other game modes have creative, right? So
it's true. Yeah.
What if there's a creative mode? There's already been confirmed there's a creative mode in Lego. So what if there's creative in Fortnite Festival and people can make customs or their own islands and.
There
might be a storyline. There might be.
I would love a storyline.
Hey man, when's Solus 6 coming to Fortnite Fest? It went to the fire.
Alec, I gotta
do it then.
I got a quick rant. I got a quick rant about something that you'd get a kick out of. I was streaming and I was playing Immortal, and you know Immortal sounds fucking fantastic, you know?
Yeah.
This guy comes in, and he's like, is this one of the Solus songs? And I got so mad. I was like,
you know that tweet? There's a tweet. It was like a guy who's only watched Boss Baby.
Yeah.
And then it's like, man, this movie's giving me some real Boss Baby vibes. That's the equivalent. Man, it's giving me some real Solus vibes. You know,
I was like, I was like, dude. First of all, like this song sounds nothing like Solus. I was like, I guess you're the type of person that thinks that every single community composed song sounds like Solus because it was made in FL Studio with similar sound fonts. Like, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't even know TSMB used fucking FL back then.
Dude,
I'm not even sure. I think he did.
I want to point out that TSMB2 is now like an accomplished producer, so you know.
Yeah, in the music industry, which is crazy.
Yeah, he broke in, man. But like,
speaking of people of us that have kind of made it, we know quite a few people that are working on Fortnite Festival.
Yes, we gotta talk about that.
Rhythm authors, have been making the DLC for Rock Band 4 forever. Rhythm authors is working on Fortnite Festival.
Yeah, we just talked about one of the people who is on the game on this podcast a few episodes ago.
Yes, Micro Gamer, Aggro Gao, the person who invented tapping in Guitar Hero, the person who was the first person to break out with this tapping technique on Jordan.
Yeah,
he works for Rhythm Authors.
And then Dijubes from a member of CSC, mind you, like they were in CSC, but and they have history with Game Dev. They worked for Bungie, but they got a job with Rhythm Authors because there was an opening some months ago, and I think we all just assumed like, oh, they're just gonna make Rock Band 4 DLC. None of us saw this coming, and then come to find out that they revealed that they've been working on this the whole fucking time. The whole time.
That's so fucking cool.
And I messaged
it was
them
awesome seeing people's tweets come out. So so glad
them.
I can finally share what I've been working with.
I was like, yo, keeping this under wraps, even with an NDA hanging over your head, must have been awful. Like
that would have just been like,
and they were like, hell yeah, it was.
I'm so excited. I have to tell you this. Fortnite Rock Band, but I can't. NDAs.
Yeah, like and
get my ass sued and fired.
You know, I'm so
ruined.
excited. I'm so excited that community members, especially somebody like Dai is like authoring, because like standards in the community from the eyes of the community have changed so much over the years that like we're charts. I have no doubt in my mind. I have full confidence that like charts will, maybe some of them won't be good, but like they'll be more modern at the very least, right? Like,
yeah, we got people on the inside. People that work on this know their shit. These aren't just a bunch of random people. It's people that worked with Harmonix and have worked with Harmonix
for
years.
People at Rhythm Authors have worked. A lot of them have worked there for a while. Like there's somebody there who's been there for a really long time too. I won't say, but
and don't get me wrong, not every single Rock Band 4 DLC charts is gold. Look at Highway to Oblivion.
Yeah, I was gonna say whoever charted the Highway to Oblivion though, I kind of roasted you in the past. I apologize, but what the hell happened?
yeah.
That's all I have to say.
I'm pretty sure it was a case of, can we get away with this? Oh shit, they're letting us get away with this.
Well, they let them get away with something else, and I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
that wasn't their fault though, because Rock Band handed them stems with a naughty word.
Oh, yeah.
A naughty word.
Hold up.
Yeah. You guys like juice?
Right. What kind of juice? I like cranberry juice. Is probably my favorite
High
juice.
C Ecto Cooler.
Man, but yeah, I'm excited. Dude. We're just gonna stay speculating like all week. And
it's gonna be hard to concentrate on anything else.
It's like this week of waiting is probably worse than the last couple of weeks of waiting, because now
we've been teased.
We know what the fuck is gonna happen. Like now we know what it's gonna look like, and
we know we're not crazy.
Waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, the tinfoil was on point, baby. It was on point.
Yes, it helped.
And that makes me so happy, too. It's nice to be right for a change,
Yes. It's nice to have hope.
It is nice to
feel optimistic for the future of the rhythm gaming genre.
Even with Clone Hero, it's something that we've lacked, I think, Even with Yarg, too.
Yeah, it's easy to get doer-pilled.
It's one of those things where we have been blessed enough with amazing people, and I want to say kudos real quick to all of the people working on not only Yarg, but also Clone Hero, who've helped keep this community alive. Hell, throw it back to GH3 PC as well. Yeah. People like Exile Lord, right? Like,
absolutely.
Those folks are the people who helped bring us to this point to keep enough interest in these games that people are still asking, can we get a new Clone, a new Guitar Hero, a new Rock Band, and get it into something like a Fortnite? That's
when official
amazing.
Channels weren't able to support this community, we supported ourselves.
We stepped in. and we always have...
Not to give ourselves too much credit, because I know we're not the ones building these fucking games, but
no,
we're the ones making videos on the games and keeping interest available. I mean, yes, but not in that sense, what I was talking about, building the games. But we're keeping communities engaged. We all make videos. Alec has been streaming forever. Jason's been streaming forever. I've been playing the old Guitar Hero games and Rock Band games on console for forever. And we've all been successful in our own rights, and we all have quite a large audience that still watches them to this day, through the dark ages. I mean, when I started making YouTube videos, like in 2015 again, I was doing that for myself, because I wanted to, because I thought it'd be fun just to play through the games and do all that shit. I didn't really expect people to watch. And now all of a sudden, I have 75,000 subscribers. What? 75,000 people saw an old-ass Guitar Hero game from 15 years ago and said, yeah, I want to see more of that. Subscribe.
It's shocking that people care, you know? And, like, it's cool because, like, me and Jason were talking about this last night. Like, you know, there's a lot of monotony right now. Even with something new like Yarg, where, like, you know, if you haven't streamed before, like, streaming is, like, you kind of do the same thing in different ways all the time, but it gets more stale with Guitar Hero, to be honest. It can be, like, there's some days where it's, like, I don't know, you're kind of like, what am I doing? you know what I mean? Like,
dude, how could it possibly get stale? You have, like, a billion songs you can play, dude.
And then it's like, and then you look at you're like, oh, playing through the career would be fun again. I don't want to do that.
You know, one of the problems we have in the scene right now, I've brought this up before, but there isn't a standardized experience for everybody. And when casual folks see, like, let's say Yarg versus Clone Hero, they don't know any difference, right? Everybody is having different experiences, whether it's different engines, whatever it is that they're going with on their own content. And viewers can't tell the difference. They just see plastic guitar hitting notes.
Yeah.
And that's enough for them. Now we're getting a new standard because everyone's going to understand, because everyone plays Fortnite, right? Like, everyone's going to try it. There's going to be a standard experience that everyone can relate to. That's going to be huge just for understanding.
Yeah, and I think you just touched on something really big there. That's something that I have always kind of thought of, too. I never really got into Clone Hero as much as anybody else did.
No, you did not.
I've played it, of course. I've played in a couple of tournaments because it was kind of fun. But my main things that make me happy and I find enjoyment with is the original games. Yeah. And why? Because, like, if I do an accomplishment, like if I FC through the Fire and Flames, everybody understands what that means because we all played it. But if you get if you get an FC on this really hard new custom song that somebody just made, who the fuck knows what that song is? 5 people? If it's brand new and nobody understands, like, how hard a song is or how great an accomplishment is, there's no, like, place to reference how good an accomplishment is, or, you know, just seeing a title means nothing to you. But if you played it and you understand it, then you can really get a sense of, like, oh wow, that guy's pretty good. I got to click on that video.
I think diversity is, like, a good word almost, because, like, there's like a strange lack of sense of diversity in like where we're at now. Like, people don't it's the way people equate certain things to like I think that one of the biggest things that's always bothered me is, like, the comparison of top players. Like, people will ask, like, oh, like, who do you think is better? Like Randy, Asai, Griff, like, whoever.
Yeah, this shit's useless.
Yeah, and it's like somebody asked me that the other day, and they asked me, like, where would I compare myself with everybody? I was like, I don't. I'm like I know I'm good at the game, and that's all I need to know. Am I the best? No, and I don't want to be the best. Like, but it's like now I feel like, you know, this will, like, this new mode, I'm trying to get my thoughts together, like, this new mode will kind of drive that point home of, like, you know, like, yeah, there's gonna be people who are sweaty, right? But it's like, we're all gonna have a good time, especially with battle modes, you know? And, like, people like misequate things all the time, where, like, they'll see you play, like, something like super duper fast tapping, and they're like, oh, this is a better FC than this, and it's like, how about all FCs are good? Why can't we just say that? you know, like, a song could be more difficult.
Take an accomplishment at face value and say, oh, that was pretty impressive. Like, no need to say, but it's not as cool as this. Like, right? It's just cool. Like,
is Chiasm one of the best FCs of all time? Yeah. Is it better than everything else? No. Everything is good. Like, I mean, like,
at the end of the day,
as a Chiasm FC, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
as a Chiasm
FCer, I feel like I need to jerk off a little bit. I'm just kidding. It is the best FC of all time for this reason.
Sir, have you seen Pulse of the Maggots FC by Steph GH1 Flamey Phantom? Huh? Have you seen that? I think it might be better.
Yeah. Great FC.
Great FC. Congrats, Steph.
Congrats, Steph.
But anyways, to kind of finish off on that, despite what I do, I gotta go for scores, and that's kind of inherently competitive with other players. I don't really see it as that. I use that to push myself further and to see, can I achieve this score? 100%. How can I achieve that score? I can change that star power path. I can make that adjustment. Oh, I did it. Congrats. I'm happy with that score.
Bro, there's no extended hit window because there's no strumming.
Cool.
Oh, fuck! Man, they simplified this game too far. No whammy either.
Get
what
Chris Vance on the phone right now.
We're gonna have to abuse calibration, bro.
Honestly, though, valid.
Nah.
No.
There has to be calibration.
Stop.
It's gonna go back to the Rock Band 2 negative video calibration.
God no.
That was only a thing really because of
whammy.
So if there's no whammy, calibration
doesn't matter.
glitches like that.
Yeah, that's true. There is going to be no whammy.
Oh well, what if you could change calibration? Change calibration mid-song though.
Oh, GH2 style.
GH2 style. You hit that quad, baby.
Yeah. Who's to say? Maybe they have the pause rewind like they have in Rock Band 3.
Oh
no!
They probably do, right?
They got it because that's a good mechanic.
It's a good mechanic.
Like,
well, actually, who's to say there's even going to be pausing?
Well, that's true.
Hey,
if you're able to buy albums, you better be able to fucking pause. If you can
Mom,
buy
I can't pause an online game.
Yeah, this is going to be an online game. Like you can pause, it won't pause the gameplay, but you'll be in a menu.
Yeah, maybe you'll be in a lobby with other people and they're all playing the same song, or maybe there's gonna be people watching you. You can't just pause that shit.
I'm just excited for battle mode now. Like that's what I'm looking forward to personally. Battle mode.
I can't wait to see the plethora of options we have because it sounds like there's a lot.
I'm just excited to dig in and just see what is available and how to play the game and what we got to do. It sounds like there's gonna be a lot.
Oh God, I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Next time on Lore Hero.
Wait.
Next time on Lore Hero, we are going to talk all about our experience with this game.
One more thing. Yes. W just posted something, and it confirms what I was just hinting at. Fortnite Rock Band AI Roadie Conversations, possible story mode.
Story mode in Rock Band, Fortnite Band.
Source string. Hey there, I can help you tune up for the best possible show, or give you some tips before you hit the stage.
Dude, it's Lego Rock Band.
Could be a tutorial too, maybe.
Bro, it's like the Guitar Hero Live tutorial too. Where you get to tune your guitar.
There's multiplayer intros. Like a lot of stuff is getting leaked, and we'll be seeing it over the course of a day.
There's going to be so much more that's come out by the time this episode drops. You get hype with us. Seriously.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think the main takeaway that we want you all to have here is to give it a chance. Remain optimistic about it. If you can, of course. If you're so doomer-pilled and you don't care, fine, it's whatever. But I would say keep an open mind and just see what this can do for us. Because this very easily could just be a complete phase shift. Get it? This could be a different phase shift for us. We could be. This might change our little community as we know.
The landscape.
Maybe.
But we will see next week.
It may or may not.
We'll see next week.
Yes.
Be back with disappointing results saying, yeah, this shit sucks, man. I'm sorry. Sorry for hyping it up.
We all feel that way.
We haven't had hope in like 8 years, so...
it feels good to feel optimistic again.
We'll all do an apology video at the same time. We'll do the sigh and everything. We got you.
Yeah.
Get the dogs.
I'll do a sigh.
Yeah, get the dogs.
Get the dogs, get
Make
the ukulele, all of that.
Where's the ukulele?
Yeah.
Get your product placement, anything like that. Anything.
Hashtag ad.
Anyways, see you guys next week for the next episode. See y'all at the festival.
See you at the festival.